Put whatever you're cooking with on.
Okay.
Hit power. And then you can either choose power or temperature. If you go power and you go to about 1200, it'll boil water in about a minute.
Okay,
so it's super fast.
I see.
Touch that very quickly.
Wow. Yeah,
Alright, so that was only on there for a split second.
Now I'm convinced. Okay.
If you hear that noise, it just means you haven't got a pot on. Put the pot back on, it'll go again. Alright, we're going to leave that out for a little bit. It's a bit hot. Don't put your stuff away while they're hot. Okay. Once you finish cooking, don't turn the power off straight away. Leave this sit in here for a bit because you can hear that fan.
Yeah.
أخذنا أوبر BYD كهربائية في اتجاهنا إلى استلام السيارات. كان وصلنا المكان ونستأجر السيارات.
Just check for any damage. There's currently no damage on any car. So go have a look, see if you find any.
نتشيك.
Just to let you know.
السيارات اللي راح نطلع فيهن في الطريق. ديزل. هايلكس. هذه لاند كروزر برادو. نفس التجهيزات تكون أقل شوي. هذا خزان للماء.
لا أنت. The all functional with the same.
Yeah. Different keys for the two cars, the same keys way around the one car. Start at the front and work our way.
storage.
Where are you guys going to?
Lots of places. The East Coast and all the way to Queensland.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and then
Diesel.
we're even going to Merton Island.
Oh nice.
Yeah, so this will be a journey. That's a diesel engine?
Diesel.
Yep, it's diesel. Don't get that one wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, very expensive mistake. We asked you to check two things: radiator fluid and engine oil. There is no reason to think you're going to have any problem. I think this car's got about 6,000 Ks on it, that one's got about 20,000 Ks, so they're brand new. Okay, you can see on the side there, the high and the low mark. If it's losing fluid, you call this number, roadside assist, give them our membership number, they'll come to you.
Okay. They'll come to us, regardless of where we are.
Yeah, okay. Anywhere in Australia. We pay a lot of money for it.
Okay. If there's an issue, what about just topping up the fluid?
No,
you don't need to do
there's
anything.
There's an issue.
Okay.
If you're losing fluid, there's
an issue. Okay, you're
There's no
supposed
reason.
not to.
No,
Okay.
So if you see that there's either
That's it.
fluids
Okay.
out of the oil or the radiator fluid going down, call this number because you've got a leak.
Okay.
So you've got a stick or a rock or something.
هذه لازم تشيكن يعني دائما. سيارة اوتوماتيك.
So everything I talk about today, there's a cheat sheet there for you. Okay, so if you get to camp one night and go,
I want
I don't know.
study for tomorrow's exam.
yeah, that's it. Or if you're fighting over how to do something. Alright, so first aid kit is your battery monitor. Okay. Alright, if you have any power issues, just give us a call
Okay.
and we're going to ask you to go to here. Okay, that way we can diagnose.
That's 98 Okay.
Yeah, 98%.
Okay.
Fridge has been on since last night. So.
Okay. And the solar will be automatically
Yep.
recharging.
You got solar on the roof, constantly putting power in. When you drive, it puts power in as well. If you do find that you're getting low on power, so you got induction cooktops. We say that if you're below 40% when you get to camp, don't use the induction, use
Okay.
the gas. Okay, because the fridge will pull about 20-25%.
I prefer to use the gas anyway. So is it?
Yeah, the induction's a lot quicker.
Okay. For water boiling,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, for anything. If you've got a slight breeze with the gas, you're going to lose
Yeah.
your heat straight away. Induction cooktop is super simple to use,
I
but
see.
it's up to you. In here is all your eating cooking utensils. Yeah.
Nice.
So you might just grab one of them out.
Nice towels. Okay. That's the gas for the.
Yeah, so that's the gas. It's got whatever's left in it from the previous person plus a full one there. So to close them, you just need to push it back down. Push it in. Make sure you give it a pull just to make sure it's not going to come out. Under here, you've also got a little table. Here is your induction cooktop. So power just goes into here.
Okay, that's very simple.
And then on the other side, you've got an inverter. You need to turn the inverter on for the power. So this pulls power all the time. So you only have it on while you're cooking. You don't need it for the fridge, you don't need it for anything else.
Okay.
Just for cooking.
Just for that plug. Okay.
Yeah.
Just switch it on and off, nothing else.
Yeah, so just the power button at the top. Come right here and you now got power. Put whatever you're cooking with on.
Okay.
Hit power, and then you can either choose power or temperature.
just a temp-
If you go power and you go to about 1200, it'll boil water in about a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so it's super fast.
I
So
see.
touch that very quickly.
Wow. Yeah, but.
Alright, so that was only on there for a split second.
Now I'm convinced. Okay.
If you hear that noise, it just means you haven't got a pot on.
On top, yeah.
Put a pot back on, it'll go again. Alright, we're going to leave that out for a little bit because it's a bit hot. Don't put your stuff away while they're hot. Okay, once you finish cooking, don't turn the power off straight away. Leave this sit in here for a bit because you can hear that fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it time to cool down.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. So when you pack it away, cord at the top, pack it into the bag. Okay. And just bow the cord up. And on the inside. Now down the bottom here you got a little strap and there's a bit of rubber. Just try to make sure it's sitting on the rubber. So if it does bounce around a bit,
Yeah.
it's not going to break anything. In behind that, you got a little wash-up bowl. This one, where is it? Got some storage for any cans, condiments that you want to put there. Also got more storage at the top for any of the lighter stuff. And behind there, you've got a gas stove as well.
Yeah. Okay. So we are used to.
Couple tables, a table and a couple of chairs. Right, and lights. So second from the front turns on. Okay, you can then choose what colour you want it to be.
Okay.
That one keeps the bugs away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can then also change your brightness.
Decrease.
Okay. Down the bottom here, you've got your straps, pegs and ropes for your side awning. I'll bring you through that later. And a 15 amp power lead. So if you stay at a powered campsite, you just plug in the back, straight into their power.
Yeah, but shouldn't be required because of the solar and stuff.
There's no need for it. If you have 4 or 5 days of no sun and you're not driving anywhere,
Okay.
then yeah, you might need to plug in. But I doubt you guys are going to be sitting around for that long.
Very useful setup. We've been building cars for many years, but we haven't reached to this successful solution.
Dustpan and broom if you get yourself in trouble and need to clean up. Okay, shovel to dig yourself out of a hole. That's just a bucket. Step if you are just a little step. And this is the ladder for tent. Get that out, so we need that again soon. So you got 2 spare tyres. One on the back here, easiest to get to. Got another one in underneath.
Okay.
Okay, so to get this back one down, see that little bit above the wheel there?
Yeah.
The hook goes in, you wind it down, all the way down the
That's
bottom.
obviously the easier one.
Yeah, go for this one first. Okay, the tools to change your tyre. You guys changed the tyre before?
Yeah.
So you pull down on the board there, and it's just under there.
Okay.
So the jack and the changing tools. Pillows, sheets. We've got 2 sets of sheets in this car, only 1 set in that one. Water hose to fill up your water, and your air compressor tools.
Okay.
So when you're going on the beach, when you're going on dirt roads, you want
Yeah.
to drop your tyre pressure. So to make it easy, how much do you guys know about tyre pressure?
A lot. We live in Dubai.
Yeah.
You should guess that.
Yeah.
Sand is a
Cool.
thing over there.
Yep. So we just say drop it by about 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
Okay, your tyre pressure is going to change as you're driving during the day.
Yeah.
So just drop it by 15 to 20 when you're putting them back up. Put it up by either 15 or 20, whatever you dropped it by. Okay. If you need to adjust one, adjust the top one. So if it's out too far, adjust the top one. Don't do one that's further down, otherwise when you're walking down you're going to miss the heights. Come up. Push it up. This elastic just helps you pack up, so just get that out of your way. And in here, you've got a bar that you just pull out. Whose job's going to be to set up these ones?
Whoever's sleeping in them.
Well, do one of you want to come up and I'll just show you the last little bit that needs happening?
Yeah.
So climb all the way in, I'll come up the ladder behind you.
سكر التور.
So that bar there, you've got a small end and a big end. Okay. The big end, at the top of my head. Small end. So undo that bit. Goes up to that little silver bar. Now grab both sides and extend it out as hard as you can. And then lock it in place. That's it. Done. Set up. Okay. You've got window at the top, windows on the sides, obviously the window at the back.
Okay.
Up there at the top there. You're right. Yeah. Just really lightly.
So this will be his responsibility. I'll look at the other one.
Oh, if I was you, I would have chosen this one. Alright, so
سهلات.
push this one over. Now when you close it up, have all the side doors
Yeah.
closed up, but not all the way. Leave the inside bit a little bit open so the air can get out.
Okay.
Okay? But the fly screen done up all the way. A lot easier to close. Okay. And just use your body weight. Pull it down. Don't force it, it's got to get all the air out. So just a little bit of pressure on it. It'll get to a stage where it doesn't want to go up anymore. Just back up. Pull your arms down the side, pull everything in. Now it's really important that you go around and make sure there's no canvas stuck in there. 2 things, it'll rip the canvas, and even worse, it lets the water in.
Okay.
And you don't want the water and dust in your bed. Like even little bits like that that are sticking out, just tuck them in. So
Let's say
we
this
keep
is my tent.
all the
Okay.
tents are safe. So you just push that one up. Around this side,
دري داخل ها.
Yeah.
just unhook the elastic. Same thing, just helps you pack it up at the end. So up the top here is a little strap holding your ladder in. Under that strap, just going to close the doors. Pull your ladder out.
وتجيبها.
It's a bigger cabin.
No,
So it seems good?
same size. Just looks bigger.
Yeah, it seems bigger.
So before you climb up, just get the Velcro. Velcro on. Helps if people put them in the right spot. Okay. And then again, adjust your ladder. Now, this one needs to be it needs to be locked in, otherwise this will bounce around on you all night. Okay, once you got weight up there, it holds it down.
Okay.
So
Wait for this.
لا نفس ال
No void settle, yeah.
هي هذا فقط مد هذه زيادة بس من داخل نفس الشيء اللي بيسويه الحين. شوفه الحديد نفسه بيجيبه.
watch your head, look. Don't do that. It's okay. Right. So twist to loosen. Twist to tighten back up. And then in there you got ropes and pegs as well. Just one on top of each pile. Cool? Yeah. Easy.
The lights from the
Lights from the canopy.
and then you still can open the canopy.
Yes yes.
Yeah. So the reason why we don't use the lights on the awning is because
the canopy will be open.
the wires get cut.
So if you will need lights, the canopy needs to be on definitely.
Yeah.
You cannot have lights for the closed canopy. Okay.
توكلنا على الله توكلنا على الله. بسم الله ولا إله إلا الله. تحركنا بعد أخذنا تعليمات السيارات. والآن أمامنا أحمد يتحرك. وجينا محل الرحلات وكل شيء متوفر. sleeping bags. الهايكنج عصا الهايكنج. شباب ياخذون شاورز.
بس نحن
هذه عندي وحدة كذا ما قلت لي بجيبها معي.
كاتلري؟ Was there any cutlery? Something for grill.
هذا أنا حط الفحم هني.
feed this one. لأن يعني بنسوي مشاوي خفيف. أظني هاي تكفينا نحن ترى صح؟
You don't want to do the
بالضبط.
صح؟
سامبلز.
إيه.
هذه عودة جدا، هذه كبيرة، هذه معقولة تشوفها، وهذه اللي عندك انت الأفضل. الأفضل.
والشمع مال
توليع.
الشمع مال التوليع هذا بعد زين المسدس ها؟
زين. ترى هاي
لا
هاي
النبال أكبر.
وهاي الأكبر. فإتس أولموست
لا لا هاي وايد صغيرة اثنين.
فأنا أقول لك إنه أولموست يعني حتى مش دبل 1.5 يعني مو وايد أكبر.
شوف
وايد أكبر.
هاي أكبر؟
لا هي نفسها.
نفسها هاي لا بأس ممكن تمشي. لا بنحط فيها فحم.